Hello everyone, this is Ami and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we are going to be cash stuffing my paycheck for the May 21st paycheck. Today is the 22nd. I have all of my money out and I prepped that in my last video. You can watch it. I'll link it down below or in the cards. And I don't want to take up too much time. I was kind of pressed for time before the video started, so while my camera was charging I prepped the cash so we don't have to worry about that. This is the denominations that I have in real cash, and I am doing something different this video, so stay tuned to learn what that is with my cash. So we're going to start off by taking out the change from my wallet. It was kind of a lot this time, and there's actually some more, but it fell out of my wallet into my bag, and so I kind of just like put it into my piggy bank already. There's some like stuck in here. Yeah, it was kind of a lot this time because I went traveling. So in case you didn't notice, I actually didn't have a budgeting video series, like whatever. I didn't have my two videos for the first paycheck of May. And that is because I was actually in South Carolina, so I went and traveled to see my best friend, and I ended up staying there much longer than I was anticipating due to some complications, but I'm back now, and it was probably one of like the best 2 weeks ever, but I didn't do much of my budgeting, and of course when you go traveling, you know, you can budget as much as you want and sometimes it just doesn't happen how you expect it to, so I did spend, of course, more money than I was anticipating, but I'm not stressing out too much about it. That's what credit cards are for, is so that I don't have to be too stressed out about it. I'm still good. I'm not like super in debt or anything, so trying not to be too stressed, but yeah, definitely went a little over budget, which is why we're stuffing my credit card a little higher again. And then also some news, I ended up buying new car insurance, so I'm not paying my dad anymore, and it's significantly cheaper than being on my family plan with my dad, so I was so excited and happy to have done that, and now I have a little extra money in my pocket each month to spend or to budget out for other things. So without further ado, let's get on into it. So we're gonna grab a blue and black pen, and I guess we can start with these ones here. So I haven't counted up my squares in a while, so even though I'm not stuffing my gift envelope, I would like to do that this time. So I have 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, so 30, did I count that right? 2, 3, yeah, $33 in my gift envelope. In my beauty envelope, I have $20, and that's also getting stuffed with a 10. And this is getting real cash. So we have a total of $30 in beauty. And then my Chase envelope is going to get stuffed with 100. And this is one that I don't actually count because it just doesn't work like I can't really count it because it doesn't work like that. And later on in the video you might see why it doesn't always happen with each paycheck where it's not really like a countable number, just because sometimes I'm pulling from different envelopes or from my my wallet, and it doesn't work. So $100 so far in Chase. My Spotify bill comes out of Chase, so we're also putting that in there, and that isn't the full bill since I didn't have I didn't budget out my first paycheck, so $9.25 wasn't what I actually got paid. You can hear all about that in the last video, but $10 is the full bill, and that's getting put into my Chase account as well to pay myself back. I think that's it for right now, so we're going to set that there. In terms of my wallets, I'm actually no longer going to be using these, I don't think. My spending account, I definitely will, but there is nothing in it right now, and I'm not stuffing it. And that's kind of like, this isn't definite, but we'll see what happens. I might use fake cash just to like supplement it and kind of see what I have left in my bank account. For right now, we just aren't going to be stuffing those. So that would also be it for my wallet, so we can set that aside. So these two expenses are actually going to be kept in my bank account. So these are still in PNC, and the reason being is that I found myself using my cards to pay for things even though I had cash, and I can also get more deals and cash back if I'm using cards to pay for things. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep those in my accounts so that I don't have to deal with the hassle of depositing the money whenever I make payments. And the same thing goes for this one down here. So my religious donation is $20 a month for right now. One day I'd like to make that higher, but just for right now that's what I have. And that is staying in my account because that comes out of my PNC. So I'm just going to leave it in there. And I don't have any cash alternatives for those. So now let's get on into my purple binder, which is more of changing expenses or like smaller sinking funds. The first one, I'm going to shift everything over a little bit. Okay, so the first one that we're stuffing is my dad's envelope. So I am only paying him now for my AT&T bill or my phone bill. I also haven't gotten the chance to give him back his money from last month. So we'll just keep that here, and we're adding an additional $50 to it. So we had $195. And now we should have 100, 150, 160, 70, 80, 90, 210, 230, 235, 240, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5. 245, 245. Alright, so that's that one. Now my credit accounts, which is just a loan and my phone bill, like my actual physical phone bill. So PNC is getting $20. So because I have some in cash and some in the bank, I'm just going to add the 20 to this, so it's going to be 128. And then what I need is 121. And I hope I'm doing that right. My next payment is coming up on June 1st, and I paid a little bit extra off last time, more than $42, so now I only have to owe $34 until the loan is completely paid off each month. So that's PNC's. And I said I have 128. And TD is going to be getting $7. So we have $7 added here, which means I should have, not good at math, 76 plus 7, $83 cash and what's included in my bank. And I only need to save up $20 more so that I have all the money that I need to pay off the loan each month. And the TD is for my phone. I purchased it through Samsung Financing, which goes through TD Bank. Alright. Oh, and I forgot how much I had. Okay, so next we have travel. So travel is going to be getting a 50. And I did use all of it, of course, when I went up to South Carolina. And also in this envelope, I have my 21 binder, or my 21 envelope, and this just gets stuffed with like a little bit of cash each paycheck so that I can spend it specifically on alcohol if I want to. Yeah, because alcohol isn't cheap, so I'd prefer to save up for it than to use my grocery bill with it. Okay, and my car I'm going to be stuffing with $10, and this is where the fake cash comes in. So all of these sinking funds are, let me shove this over a little bit, all of these sinking funds, oh sorry guys, you couldn't even see any of that. So all of these sinking funds, I'll say it one more time, all of these sinking funds are in my Capital One account because they're high yield payment savings accounts. So I would prefer to keep those in the bank account than in cash. It's also protected that way. So what I do essentially is when I get paid, I take that money and just deposit it into the correct sinking fund accounts that I need. I want to still be able to count up how much money I have. So what I'm going to start doing is keeping my envelopes filled with these fake bills. I think right now, yeah. So right now my car is filled with real money. I'm going to put this money into the bank soon and just trade it in. I did this in a previous video, but I think my car I kept out of that video because I was planning on using the cash immediately. But now I'm going to go put this in the bank. I'm just going to stuff it with an extra 10 right now. But I'm using a fake bill because that $10 that I'm putting here right now is already in the bank. So for my car, that means I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 121, 2, 3, 4, 5, $125 in my car envelope. And off camera, I'm going to adjust the rest of them because it's redundant to write it twice, and I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so my home is going to be getting $10, and this is $10 real cash. And I have $30 set aside right here. So I have 30, 41, and that's set aside for me to do a address change. I'm really bad at staying up to date with those things, so I have to get that done like so soon. Medical is getting $20 real cash. And that was empty before. My best friend's envelope is not getting stuffed right now, and I spent the rest of that money on them when I went up to see them. And then Move is getting $30. This one broke, so it doesn't get closed anymore. This is getting $30 fake cash because the money is already in my bank account. I know to some people this might seem redundant or just like a waste of time, but for me it really helps me to like get excited when I can count how much money is in the bank account, so it's like tangible, I can really see it. So Move right now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 560, 70, 580, 590. And the goal is to get 2,000 by November. It sounds a little untangible right now. Like that really sounds like a lot, like a stretch. But I'm gonna keep trying anyways. And that's all that I have for these binders here. Now to get on into my more like sinking fund type binder. So we're gonna start off with emergency, which is gonna be getting $20. So we have 100, 125. Hopefully y'all can see those. I know it's kind of zoomed out so I can catch everything here, but yeah. My pet dog envelope is not getting anything, and it has $17 in it. I did move some money around, so I had a little bit of a mishap when I put some money into my Chase account. I actually was supposed to keep that for sinking funds, so I had to move some money. I took out $23 from my pet envelope because this really isn't going to be any time in the near future, so it was more valuable to me to put it into another sinking fund than this one. So that's what happened there. Insurance is going to be also interesting, so I'm going to pull out the cash slip and we'll also talk about it. So from this paycheck, I'm giving it $40. This one is also in the bank, so that's why there's fake bills. So $40, which means that I have 100, 200, 300, 450, 450, 460, 70, 480, 90, $500 and $2. So I had $502, and I actually purchased the insurance. It was $470. So what I'm going to do is take out 1, 2, 3, 4, take that out for 50, 60, 70. So now I'm left with 2, 3, 2. And insurance, I should be stuffing about $40 a paycheck so that I have the money ready for the next time I buy it. And then this is going back into my like fake bills bank. Oh, let's put this here. Okay, so August Fun is the surprise for my friend. I bought some tickets for a special event, and it's getting stuffed with $20 today. This is also in the bank. As soon as I pay for it with my credit card, I'm going to put that money towards, you know, my credit card. So it's going to get, it has $50 right now, and that I want to have up to $200. Okay, and then fun, which is just general fun things such as like going to the bowling alley or the movies when that stuff opens back up. It's getting $20 added to it this paycheck. So this is more like a long-term spending, like larger spending I can save up for. And this is the first time I'm stuffing it, so that's exciting. And then my Funimation or anime account is getting $5, and all of my annual funds are also getting put into the bank account. So I have $5, $10, $30 in Funimation, and for this account I need $80 by next February, so I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to get to that. Alright, and then I have 2 more back here. So I have my Google One account, which is like extra storage for Google, and then the other one is my Amazon Prime membership. These ones are a little harder to get out. I might have to trim them down in the future. So my Google account has 10 already, and it's getting stuffed with an extra 5, so we have a total of 15. This one only needs $30, so I'm not too like concerned with that one. And then Prime is getting an extra $10, which means that we have 15 total as well. Alright. So that's what we have for these. Now, we're going to check out the rest of this here. So these 3 payments all stay online, and I have $32. $32 for my electric bill. My Wi-Fi bill should have $16 in it, and my rent has $700. And this is actually getting pulled out of it today. I'm gonna go put my check in the like rent payment center thing that we have. And that is everything from my paycheck. I think that this type of like putting money into my bank account instead of all in cash is going to work out a lot better for me. It's simpler, it's easier, and it's safer too. It's safer to have my money in the bank. I know some people are like anti-bank, but I find it safer than having it in cash. So that's all that I have for today's video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I really appreciate the support on this. If you have any recommendations or like ideas for me, leave them down below, or leave a comment to let other people know that you're doing this too so we can check out your channel. I appreciate everyone's patience with me learning this process. I'm still new to this type of channel, but I really enjoy it, and it really holds me accountable to keep my finances in order. Especially because they're 100% online now. So yeah, I appreciate you guys who stay and watch and like comment on my videos. It really makes me so happy and grateful, and I'm excited to keep doing this. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more, and the bell notification when you want to know when my next video is going to be coming up. And with all that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!